Alright, chat. I'm just here feeling a bit of about life on this, that, and the third. Let's watch our last game for the season. I think I might create a series around this game. This is the last game of the season. So at one point we're leading. And let's just say we're mid-table right now. Made a few bad decisions in regards to trying to cut some wage and improving the youth system and upgrading the training ground and yeah, we really messed up the team, but it's all good. So as mentioned before, I am just gonna watch this last game, and then I will review the most recent National League just to almost close out the series and reveal a few plans in regards to the future pertaining to the Excelsior Eagles track club. But right now we're watching New Jamaica FC. Um, yeah, made a few key signings. As much as I switched out a few players, I think this is his last game for the season. He's retiring. You can see the status there with the exit. He's leaving the club. It's unfortunate. Hansen, defender, number one, gave away the ball. This should be a miss. Good job. Hook is our captain. Hook is the goalkeeper. Go to Japanese footballer. I think he's a key signing to make a few replacements to the midfield. Nice. Garza, right winger. Initially a 4.5 star, now a 4 star. By next year should be a 3 star, 3.5. I tend to purchase a lot of footballers in the latter stages of their career because one, Jesus Christ, look, oh my days. They still have something about them. They're normally between the age of say 33 to like 36, and we work with them. It's the main reason why we're trying to upgrade our youth system so we can attract youth that know how to play the game. Receiver. Is this his last? No, he just got subbed down. Okay, beer, midfielder. Beer, midfielder. Alright, good job. Four. That's it. Alright. Let me see what's happening for the league. Do we climb? Yes, at least finish seventh. At one point, chat, we were leading the table, but I'm happy these two. I'm hoping that they get promoted this season and they leave this league because they're good. They're very good. Yeah, I know San Francisco Hills. Wow. Okay. 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 San Francisco is definitely going back up. They have money. You can see that diamond right there. Yeah, scooters. They also have money. But yeah, they're not a part of this class. Was I the one that beat them this season? Was it me? Curious, chat. Then it's league play, innit? Ah, they've been doing the friendlies. Let's see, do I see my team? Oh, we drew with them. Ah, that's nice. At least we drew with them. I'm sure we didn't beat them the last time, and then we lost. Yeah, it was kind of trash. But this is how this team ends this season. This is the first youth prospect I've actually gotten to 3.5. Sign or big signing is there. We're actually gonna sell him. I want to sell him now. Uh, guys will be taking the penalties. Free kick. Keeping players on the field. Gonna sell that additional striker. Uh, he's now gonna be riding the bench the rest of his life if he's a part of this club. Um, Miller is going next season, so Diaz is automatically in here. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to do, except, let's sell these players. My favorite foreigner. This is a feature I'd love to be a part of. Maxicon, guaranteed sale. Remember that Akita placed on the market for $40,000? Of course, I was being completely unrealistic. There's no profit for that athlete at this very moment, but we can dare to dream. But look how many of they do. Who they on the field? The Syria. So look who you need to sell your actual striker. Oh my days. You genius. It's your saver. Where is it? Yep. At least we know we're getting back some money. Sign him for 11.4. Great contributions, but entire number one striker. Let me see statistics. Scored the most goals this season. More than likely a midfielder. It was this year. Yeah. Star. Did his thing, man. I had to cut down the Sabres minutes. At one point, they were starting to get two at top, but yeah, this is one of the athletes that was sold. William Strode. Um, actually went to another club. Huge offender for the club. He, at one point, was like our vice captain, and basically, I think I made the biggest. As much as he costs about 2.6 million a week, I miss him. Rocky in the back line. And when you go back to like even our finances and we go to the wages, the athletes are still semi expensive. We signed Klein 1.4 a week, Garza 1.3, go to 1.2, Hanson 1.2. And yeah, he spend approximately $14 million a week just on wages. And it's crazy. You can see how much for the season. Anyways, um, that's trophy manager. I am anticipating an okay championship here. I clicked on the wrong one, of course. Like I have athletes that would go to that league. I know none of my athletes qualify. So I love them to death, but nah. I want to highlight my team here in regards to the two athletes that I mentioned in the last video actually making it. Okay, overcuts. They're gonna be doing a high. My estimation in regards to Sophia Silva is for her to probably the 2 hours and 55 minutes flat. That's my target time on a high. Um, hoping I'm not being unrealistic, and I'm also hoping for the athlete to be in the top 10. Uh, these are the athlete's attributes. And personally, I know I'm not doing a good job, but we can dare to dream. What I recently did was I now started targeting her kilograms, as you can see, for a long distance athlete, which is heavy. But when I really pray that what us we're try to right by the athlete because kind of caught this late trying to tackle other things pertaining to other athletes. Majority of the athletes that I have on my roster are overweight, and personally, I wouldn't mind spending the money. So if we were given the opportunity to get more athletes to our dietitian or say our doctor, I would truly, truly appreciate it. Now, another athlete of mine made it to the World Junior Championships. Uh, my Hellas athlete, uh, Stratonokis or Stratonikos, uh, also going on a high. First time going high. Personally, if he runs 24.9, 24.8, I would truly appreciate it. I think I'm probably asking for too much. I'll show you his attributes. Personally, I don't think he deserves that much of a time, but we'll see. 24.8, 24.9. Jeez, what's going on here? Oh, never mind. Um, so I am bit nervous for this athlete per se, but regardless, rest one we got the two Jamaican them will make it. It was a trying time to try to make it into the top 30 of the athletes, and to see that two Jamaicans made it is so amazing. What's so crazy, this is the only race I'm not probably seeing an American, which is mad crazy. Like stupid crazy. And I also just want to check out the 400 list because you remember I was trying to get my star Spanish athlete into the cut. But yeah, he didn't make it. See, 57.75. But let's see if we can match it up in regards to no, he's not going to. If I'm being honest, the next race he's gonna run on normal. And if I'm being honest, I think he may actually run 58.20, which would just be zero point zero 0.04 being shaved off the personal best. Now, to the meat of the matter in regards to the National League. We I didn't fully watch this. I didn't really put any effort into seeing this really because I kind of knew exactly what's gonna happen. Okay, 12-2 is not that bad. Wish he had come third, but I think on the minus the last time he ran it 12.72. So ooh, PB 12.75. Okay, shout out to the Jamaican. But we move. Currently fourth on the table. So, and another clear thing about this, you can see that there are 8 teams listed, 8 teams showing up. So it's a full roster. 14-5, not that bad. For the season athlete is happening on a minus, it would be nice, say next season, not this season, for her to be running 13.9 on a minus. So that's a big goal for us next season. She has run 13 5.4 this season. No, 26.75 on a minus. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. He's completely on form. Again, this is the athlete that will be representing us at the World Junior Championships. This is arguably the fastest minus he's actually ever run, and arguably the fastest ever. Like 27.28 was the closest to it. Wow, wow, wow. Never mind, he ran 26.77 minus before. But you can see the form, you can see where you can see the progression per se. And at one point, he was doing 28 and high 27s last season, but this season is really improved. I think what went up in terms of the attributes was his strength. Um, Within the last 2 seasons, probably went up by 2. I can probably show that to you. Um, but yeah, 26.25 to 25.67, and I'm hoping in regards to the World Juniors 24.8, 24.9. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me see if I can show you the strength update. Yeah. So within the last, it went up 3 times. Yeah. So it started at 2, went to 3, then 3 to 4, 4 to 5. That's fire. That is so fire. With some changes I made recently, his attributes increasing may decrease. Seeing that I've looked into my expenses and I've made a few changes, and really and truly, it's for the betterment of the club. I'd love to say to blame everything on the board, but I am the board. um, at the end of the season, or better yet, after the next National League, I will be releasing a press release for the club in regards to its future and what we would like to achieve next season and what we accomplished this season per se. 29.72, not that quick. Hoping the next race she will. Yeah, she's gonna sub 29 for sure. But that's a secret. You'll just see what happens. No, Benita on there. Um, yeah, quick, quick athlete, showing why I genuinely believe in this athlete. This athlete started doing 102 lows on a minus this season, and he's gone down to now running 1 minute flat highs. So the athlete is awesome. It's just unfortunate, especially with this race. I guess he was just having a bad race. And this was practically, in my opinion, his last time trying to force his way in the top 30, because he was in the top 30 with the 58.24 at one point, leading his national team, or say his list of Spain. He was Spain's number one at one point last season, but he's now fifth, I believe. So it's a bit unfortunate. No, my little star athlete who has been losing some weight, but I've taken her after that. If I'm being honest, I probably need to put her back. But no, I'm not. Not gonna do it. I did some research. The weight what she has is just below the needed, and it's for her to now just how much is this? Okay. It's for her to just improve on certain attributes and go from there. 104.38 below 105. That's fire. The goal next season is to be running 103s on a minus, 102 highs on a minus. So that's the goal. In regards to the 110 hurdles, my athlete did in 1995. Little disappointed. I was hoping for 19.7, but didn't really have anybody to run with. And yeah, 7. I don't even want to look at the table. It's a madness. Now, let's see. What time is run by this athlete? 20.11. I think the last time she ran sub 20, which would have been cool again, but I'll work with this. 20.11 is alright. Um, Unfortunately, we're seventh. Didn't want to look, but kind of had to look because, hey, yo, it's some madness in it. Let me see now. Okay, 108, yeah, 108.04. Brian Miller things. I mean, he's no longer the plateau. There's a peak. It's like a mountain now. So we will see what happens next season. Seeing we're just cleaning up one more thing before we start focusing on a specific attribute next season. So I'm happy about that. Whitney, Whitney. My 110 athlete on a minus is running 115. Crazy, crazy. I mean, next season, I'm really hoping she starts running 112 sevens, 112 nines, just to show that, there's some sort of class per se. Because look at the time. This is the time that she could easily run, you know what I mean, at 112 now, especially with that 110 that she ran this season. So we'll see what happens next season. Genuinely a point scorer next season, and I'm really happy about this. Now, this is an athlete that we purchased on the market as a long distance athlete in an effort to convert him to be a short distance or say middle distance athlete. He's quick. He's quick. So we're gonna try to show him that he's quick by improving his attributes. We're seeing in his last lap. He has the stamina, he has the pace. I'm under the impression he gets out ahead and then they just catch him, which is crazy. He has he has the engine, so it's for him to implement the engine within the last lap. I think that's what we're working on within the next season, and he could eventually become an amazing athlete, not only for Excelsior Eagles but for France. Oliver Early, giving her some time off, giving her some space. I think she's what, 21. Next season is so she's 20. Next season, she's 21. Next season is when we'll really try to go after that under 21 championships, or whether it be on the continental basis. But more than likely on the continental. It's not gonna be at World Juniors. But even if it's an Olympics, that'll be nice. In the future, not I don't think there'll be Youth Olympics. So regardless, brilliant athlete. Not stressing anything right now. Um, Hoping the minuses return to being at least some 36s instead of 37s and 38s, because it's almost like she's not showing a promise, but she did run this season, and we're gonna see what happens in the next race. I think she's gonna actually try to beat the PB once more, just to see where she's at, in regards to any improvement. No, Ethan was on, just doing his thing, doing Ethan kind of stuff. Don't really have much to say about this athlete. I'm proud of him. Minus, I do expect him to next season be running 430, which I think he has before. Hopefully 430 flat. Yeah, again. But this poor race. It's just what 5 seconds off. So how poor was it? You know what I mean? uh, yeah, expect it to be there. Listen, Patricia Robertson again just showing me why the returning her to the Middle Easterns was the best option, and actually making me feel not justified but happy that she did take a little detour and she's coming around. But again, yes, she represented at a youth level. I delayed her progress, and it's for me to accept that, yo, I tell you it was wrong. And it's for her to say, you know what, it happened, and move on. Dylan Prince, 13 50 25. I need him to start running some 1340s on a minus and go from there. Happy about that. Now, let's see what happens in the 3000 meters. Natalia Shepard doing 16:35. Again, I think this athlete is really brilliant. She's probably going to go out there PB next race, just to test her legs again, which she has already done. But gonna see what she can do next race. But it's for her next season, hopefully, to be running times like this on a minus, and we're working on it. I have implemented a new training program, which will get her where she needs to be. Now, the French athlete that I bought was an athlete that could run the 5,000, but we have Dustin Parsons running the 5,000. His main problem is his weight and probably getting some speed in. So we're working on both simultaneously. And I'm under the impression that he'll be running some 1647s on a. Hmm, I don't want to say not equal. I'm personally able to say he'll be running some 17 ones on a minus next season. That's how much improvement I do expect from this athlete. No, Erin Case making her debut, making her ineligible to return to the U system. I was not going to pay that 6 points. I don't know what the points really do. I want to keep it. So, yeah, um, the Portuguese athlete is no longer the club. Erin Casey has now slotted in. The time is a bit slow, as you can see. Um, not happy about it, but she has a very, very, very high ceiling. And as much as the Portuguese athlete would have been able to do at least a 1930 on a minus and run a 1830 on an equal, Erin, in probably 2 years, 2 seasons, will be able to replicate that. She is 15 years old. Next season she'll be 16. And hopefully on a minus, she will be provided with the opportunity to represent her country on a global stage. No, Dario Castro. Dario Castro over this season has not had the best season on a minus, and it's completely my fault. The athlete is, I believe, also a little bit overweight, and I don't think we're working on his weight. We are. Okay, great. As you can see, 86 kilograms is crazy. So we're hoping to work with the athlete. We know he had a high last season. It's for us to get the weight down, get some speed in, and go from there. You know what I mean? You saw the list of the athletes I have on the weight program. But yeah, no, this athlete, I believe, should be back in the 42s. Yes, she is, and she's a genuine point scorer. She's back in the 42s. It's brilliant. She finally broke her PB this season, subbing for 41 minutes, because at one point it was a 41 flat for 2 to 3 seasons. Hard-headed, but a brilliant athlete. Shout out to Monique. Monique is an athlete that I believe will be key to points next season. Again, I will be providing you with an update in regards to press release within the coming week and a half. Still formulating the sentences in my head. And I'll put pen to paper. Eventually. Look at the captain, Captain Jeffrey Ham, doing captain things. I mean, the field is a bit slower. 2 hours 38 is right. Personally, I think we should be running at least 2 hours 36 and a minus, but regardless, at least got us some crucial points. Let's see how we're timing. Somewhat, yeah, we're leading Asterisk and we're gaining on temperature club. Let's see if we can actually catch them. Now, our athlete here is going to represent the United States of America at the World Junior Championships, running a 3 hours 2:31:69. Listen, I'm extremely happy in regards to the time, and I ain't really got to say much. I just know that if there is no rain, I don't think there's going to be rain. If there's no rain at 2:55 that I quoted, I think she's going to do it. And if she does do 2 hours 55, I think she's a top 15, top 10 athlete in the world. And that's going up against athletes her age at this very moment. And based on the improvements that I'll be doing to her, she will more than likely improve over the next few seasons and eventually fulfill the prophecy that I have laid out for her in regards to her eventually becoming the best marathon athlete, female athlete in the world that Maxathon has ever seen. I need to be very careful. Emil Michaels has indicated, yeah, made a transition from decathlon athlete to becoming a walker. Very, very happy about this. What I'm hoping for next season, like previous athletes within our roster, where they'll be competing on a minus. I'm hoping that they get personal best almost every race, indicating that hey, there's some improvement. But no improvement this time because there really was no improvement. So we're hoping that he does a madness next race, innit? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 103.51 points. Needs to be running needs to be doing 102 on a minus. One oh two thirty nine. Sorry, 202.39. Sorry about that, chat. Alright. 212.1944. Um Not that bad. I don't mind a 211. Forwards 50-12. Not bad. Not bad at all. Really good. Captain doing captain things. Sorry, chat. Hold on. So, 116. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, still not bad. I mean, personally, should be doing some 120s consistently. Um, so not right now. 0.88. Ooh, personal best. That's lifting my mood. It is not pacing anymore. All right, and second place. Listen, Owen is doing Owen things, you know. Anna is doing great things, you know. Better metal out of course. 467. That's not good, man. At least 485, man. On a minus. That's good. That was really good. Just a lot of placement. Like I saw the competitors are way better. 7-5. Have some dreams for this athlete. I was looking to buy another athlete, but I couldn't afford her. Could not afford her. I'll skip through that. I need to turn off my phone, Bev. Sorry about this chat. That's good. That's good. That's really good. Wow. 1198. Almost another 12-meter throw. Lauren is doing Lauren things. You know, let Lauren be Lauren. Because Lauren wanted to throw shot put. I'm a Lauren to throw shot put. 39 again. This athlete is so consistent. So consistent. Um, I'm really happy. Really, really happy. I probably need to get another coach so that I can get him some agility. Probably, yeah, I'll probably field somebody in and just to get him at least three, because his attributes in terms of agility is actually zero. And you can see Alexia is coming around, coming around. Very, very happy about that. Let's see. Chat. You see this athlete that came third? Let me give you a beautiful story. Joao Chuva, this Brazilian. He's top 10 in his country right now. Outside of being top 10, he's my number one athlete in the club. Reason being, he is the first athlete to get me a sponsorship deal. He signed with Nike. Yeah, it's not much money, but I signed it about 3 or 4 days ago with the club, and we're gonna be paid by Nike, and I'm really happy about that. I didn't look to see what Brazil is affiliated with publicly, but as a Joe, we go with Nike. They're playing the best. Let's go Nike. Uh, I'm so happy. I mean, I've had other athletes in regards to the sponsorships, but they've majority of them have come in terms of the transfers from other clubs in terms of Excelsior. Previous clubs, yeah, build one and two athlete and them get some sponsorship, but this is the first for Excelsior. The first athlete, I wouldn't say homegrown, but yeah, he's been here for a little bit, innit? Spent $6,000 to get him, and we're gonna grow together. We're gonna get the payment higher, and Zhao, let's do this, man. Let's make it big. I already committed to probably getting it to the 50-meter mark next season. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see who's. I think this is our Italian. All right. I wasn't know what. Just trying to see something else. All right. He's genuinely becoming a 45-meter thrower. That's fire. Super fire, actually. No, this is my hard-headed, crazy athlete who just do what the hell she want and she wins. Can't mix with this athlete, you know. And I'm in fifth place. You're joking. And I was so far behind. It's crazy. Like what, 4 events left? No, sorry, six. This is one of them, and we're not getting pointer. I didn't want to look at this. Disappointed. Didn't come last. Didn't come last. That fourth thing is alright, because we made a huge switch. Putting in that French athlete didn't come last. Yeah, it's really sad. I think we can close out this time. I'm going to all of that. Alright, so for the pentathlete, third file. Hopefully we can start seeing some 2900s. Oh, nice. Hopefully we can see some third 100s, third place again for the hip. Wow. Okay. That works. Fourth. And fifth. We did sign a 15-year-old the other day. He's nowhere near that kind of, you know what I mean? But we're hoping to get him to that headspace, and probably by 19 or 18, similar to how we upgraded that pentathlete, we can get him into the catalog. So yeah, there's a few seasons left. Got 3 points, but I'm not gonna spoil next week. Next week is about showing you guys that you know what, if I truly ever wanted to, I could win this, and it's a precursor to next season and all the work that we've been doing over the past few seasons. It's gonna show. It's gonna show. It's gonna show this week. Sorry, next season. I do really wanna. Let me see. Should I go to the economic? Yeah, not much. Sponsor the club has improved. The wages dropped by 13,000. The wages dropped by about 1,000. Don't know why it's not showing there. Interest has increased, seeing that we spiked. We spent a lot of money. We bought in some athletes and not too happy about that. Made a few changes. Got a dietitian. Went to the youth. We added some staff. More specifically, we got some more PR. I'm hoping that's the case. Why the Brazilian got that deal? Added another groundsman or two. I think no, I think it was one more. And we have one doctor. But this was round 7 of League 2.1 USA. I'm happy. You're gonna see something crazy next week. I hope to show you two great things in regards to how we finished in the World Juniors, which is tomorrow. And also, I hope to also show you how well we did in the last meet, which is we did. So, thank you. Bye bye.